women that's against red pill men. Let's get into it.
Community is an outlet for men who just can't get women or never have been able to get women, don't understand how women think. It's really just an outlet for you to feel heard and for you to kind of vent your complaints or listen to other men's complaints about women. But the thing about it is, like, what the men who watch this and absorb this content don't realize is that you're not actually learning how to get the women that you want if you do still even like women. Like, you're not, like, those guys are not teaching you. They're literally actually guys are teaching you the how to be the opposite of what the women that you really want. As a woman, I could tell you, like, I've been young before and I talk to women all the time. They're teaching you everything that you're learning, the behaviors that you're learning from these guys is literally turning you into the exact opposite of what the women that you really want, that those fine women, those fine little young girls that y'all love, you're becoming the opposite of who they want. And
So obviously, these women are having conversations with each other, and let, let's not get it mistaken. Let's be crystal clear. Women give bad advice to other women, and that's what keeps them single, and that's what keeps them by themselves and in and out of relationships and stuff of that nature. But um, these women are on here really pretty much trying to decenter men. That's the thing going on now around now about decentering men because men are waking up more now to and they say the red pill. All red pill is just a reality check to a lot of people. You just facing reality, uh, uh, reality in life that you know how the world is and how the world functions. Now, the women back when this feminist thing started, everything just fell at their feet. The women wanted equal rights and all that good stuff, and now that they got that, now they take wind of it and they just feel like, hey, you know, they want to be equal as a man, get man's pay, but they don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to get in the same field as a man that's really actually doing the work. But most women, they're not really advocating for it. So most women really get the picture of as a man should be a man, and a lot of women like masculine men that leads to provide for, be protected. When have that ever got away? But you have women like this that's gonna put stupid ideas in other women's head and gonna feel like, yeah, well, we're right, and we don't want guys that's this and that. They listen to the red pill content, and they thinking that it's that we're just dismissing y'all or dissing women. No, it's the reality thing that been going on for years, and guys are just picking up on it and realizing that you women was running game from the start. Now you have your simps out there; they're gonna do what they do. Ain't no stopping that. But a lot of guys are coming to a realization that look, I was a man before I came in the picture, and I'm going to continue to be one. Those who stand in their masculinity, and these females, a lot of them are with it. And you got some of them, they got this independency women mindset, and that's how they want to lead. And at the end of the day, they're going to be continuing to be in and out of relationships. But let's go on and see what she had to say.
see, y'all think that the reason why women don't like you is just because they're all running after the same guy. But women are attracted to men who love themselves, men who take care of themselves first, men who are confident. I don't care what you look like naturally. Like, if you take care of yourself and a woman can tell that you taking care of yourself, you keep your hair lines up, you keep your beard trimmed up or whatever. You take care of your body, you eat right, you smell good. That's another key right there, y'all. Smell it. Get you some nice, good cologne. Smell good. Smell sexy. That a good smell will literally change your whole appearance to a woman. Okay, I've looked at men twice that I would never look at just because they smell good. Don't get that ice.
So how is this? She's almost contradicting herself because most real men, they do. Some may wear cologne and some don't. But as long as they shower, good soap, proper hygiene, things of that nature, you're going to continue to step out the door every day and continue to be that masculine man that you are. Um, she's almost really contradicting herself. And the red pill is almost, this is nothing new to a guy or guys that isn't not like as if it's something that they're not doing. So I don't know where she's just throwing things in like that as far as, hygiene aspect of the things like that. That was nothing never. And unless you run into a simp or something like that, or some guy that just against, not taking care of themselves, or guy with like low self-confidence or something like that. You have to have confidence in order for you to thrive and get what you want. But here's the thing, what gets me though, how is that women can have standards, and when men have standards, they're just, they're just trying to be bossy, or tell them what to do, or stuff like that. I never could get that. The women tend to squeeze in the narrative when they see fit, and I don't understand it. And now they upset about this red pill content that they're afraid of, because they know a lot of men that's waking up to the foolery that y'all been pulling for years now. And now when a whole lot of guys are waking up, it's just like, okay, well, he's toxic. We don't like masculinity. It's crazy to me.
Spice, that Old Spice stuff, do not get that. Do not. That's not attractive. But if you focus on yourself, I'm telling y'all, men, especially the younger, the older ones might know this, but the younger ones, especially y'all young men, like, women love a confident man who takes care of himself. Take care of your finances. Get your money right. When a woman can see that you pursuing your money and your career, she's gonna want to be a part of your life, because women are attracted to men that who can provide. Women are attracted to resources. Like, it's just built in us. Like, whether if you think it's right or wrong, whether if you think we should or we shouldn't, it don't really matter. That's just how we're built. Just like y'all are hardwired to want sex, we're hardwired to want to be provided for. So if you could show a woman, like, I'm confident, I got my shit together, you either, if you can come, if you want to ride along with me, cool. But if not, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna get my money and I'm gonna do my thing. Women are gonna be chasing after you. Period. I feel like the
So again, to me, it sounds like she's contradicting herself. I think that's the whole reason of being a masculine guy. There's nothing really changed about that. It's just that some women feel like they could want to tell a guy what to do, or try to boss a guy. You know what I'm saying? In so many words, they're just pretty much they're trying to step in the role in the guy's shoes, where they want to be led into things where, a situation where they see fit. So they want to be the head of the household, or they want to see and tell a guy what to do. But once that plays out, now they want to have a guy to feel in their shoes and step in their masculinity. So women really, to me, what she's saying is really no different from what the guys that I hang around. They're confident in their own skin. They step out, they know what it takes, and they have the confidence, and as far as approaching a woman, know how to get a woman. I don't see anything. How's that really? That's pretty much all the real pit, the reality aspect, like I stated earlier. So this is another video of a female, and you see what she has to say about the red pill.
In a world where men are consuming this like weird red pill content, and you really you don't know if that's how they are until they start talking, it's some words you need to listen out for. Soon as I hear the word modern woman come out of a man's mouth, I'm sprinting away.
I was getting ready to say that modern woman. She sounds like she listened to a whole lot of Kevin Samuels videos when he probably still listening to it. That's probably why she's so bitter now. But I was getting ready to say she must be one of those modern women.
I'm in a full jog. What other words? Alpha male? Absolutely not. If he starts talking about a high value man, absolutely not. Oh, body count? You're out of here. You're so far out of here, bro. First of all, even if he's not a red pill, if you use the word body count, you might not necessarily be into red pill content, but you're too old to be asking about that. You're way too old to be asking about that. You're weird. This is another one that might not necessarily.
Now, my thing is, how is that wrong for a guy to ask about your body count? Now, y'all want to know something about the guy, or see how many relationships he had, or he had some kind of insight about his relationship, or how many children he has, or how many baby mamas and stuff like that. How's that any different when a guy asks? Seems like to me, if you're running from the body count, then obviously he needs to run. If you afraid to even answer that. Now, but y'all can say anything. Y'all can tell us 3, 10, 12. It don't even really matter the number of the count though, but we just trying to have an idea where, we don't want to get involved with something where everybody done stuck their finger in. I mean, that's just common sense there. But, they're going to throw all these loopholes where they should be accepted and come take them how they come and take as they are, and we just supposed to just take it and accept that. But, and you expect, the guy to come in your life to pay all the bills and, y'all just kick your feet up and don't have the day to worry about working a day in your life. But none of all that's important until then when a guy speaks up and say, hey, then it's a problem. But let's let it carry on.
Really be a red pill red flag, but it's still a red flag to me. You start talking about how I like asking men about their past relationships because it gives you good insight to who they are. And if you start saying like, oh, my old girl didn't listen to me, like she just wouldn't listen and she wouldn't let me lead, I'm not interested in you anymore. I'm sorry. Why do you feel like you need to lead a grown woman? Why does a grown woman with bodily autonomy and
why does a man want to be with a female that doesn't want to listen? See, and this is the hypocrisy that they do. Like, y'all want us to listen to y'all y'all just give, not only y'all give bad advice and y'all say y'all the most educated, but y'all do the most uneducated things. And I say y'all, I'm not speaking on all women. I want to make that crystal clear. I'm not speaking on all women. Most women in this state of mind, they will sit here and say, well, I ain't got to listen to you. I'm independent. But as soon as they hear a bump at the door in the middle of the night, who they going to call? 911 to have a man to come over to protect them. So all this stuff still centered around a man. A woman still needs a man. But they want to be picky on the man that they choose, to be with. Now, unless you're some kind of simp or something, that's just going to do any and everything they say, then y'all probably right for each other. But at the end of the day, you really not going to have any respect for them. And the guy that's just, trying to come into the relationship and lay some kind of structure, or not to say boss you around, that ain't about that on that. But as long as y'all on the same page, or, we have this understanding, we have this gender role thing, hey, everything can be all cool. But once again, another modern woman. And she looks like she's single anyway. She probably just waking up overnight or Hennessy coming leaving the club or something. So, hey.
Self-control need another grown man to tell me what to do and I have to listen. What? Like I'm clutching my pearls right now. What are you talking about? If he refers to women as females, absolutely no. If he starts calling men simps, absolutely not. I love a simp. And I was just talking about this to a guy that I'm talking to the other day. I love him. You call him a simp, I call him a king. That's my man. My man, my man. If you're not going to simp for me, if you too busy keeping it cool and acting nonchalant, you need to keep it over there because I'm not interested at all. And this last one might not necessarily be a red pill, red flag, but if you talk down on single mothers, because some men will find a way to somehow work that into the conversation, or women that don't have a relationship with their dads, you're out of here, buddy. I'm not here for it. Hey, ladies.
Yeah, she's those. These are all signs of red flags about women with the having issues and problems with the red pill. Excuse for the sound back here. They're out there doing more on the lawn and stuff like that. But yeah. these are all signs where women just and about the single mother thing. Most of the women, they don't want to take accountability when they with when they as single mothers, because a lot of them just keep picking the same old guy. They continue to keep seeing, and they don't never switch up, and they know something not working right. They want to try something different. So that's another story. But this is the way they think. This is the way they think, and that's why the community is in shambles the way they are now. And things are never going to change unless they keep having these same mindsets. So I actually think the red pill is a good thing for a lot of these guys, because we're waking up to the nonsense, and things have been going on long time ago. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. He exposed the stuff long time ago, and all of this stuff is really like coming into fruition. And a lot of guys are waking up. So, yeah, it's just a lot of bunch of modern women that's just trying to shit on the red pill guys because they were just waking up. That's all it is. It's just facing reality, and we're just seeing things for what it is. So, y'all leave a comment down below and y'all tell me what y'all think. I'll catch y'all on the next video. I'm out. Peace.